بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم الحمد لله رب العالمين صلى الله على سيدنا محمد وآله الطيبين الطاهرين اللهم أخرجني من ظلمات الوهم وأكرمني بنور الفهم اللهم افتح علينا أبواب رحمتك وانشر علينا خزائن علومك برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. We continue our discussion about Chapter 9 of first section. We said الشيئية تساوق الوجود, which is more than تساوي الوجود. Not only شيئية and wujud are equal. There is nothing which has شيئية unless it has wujud, and there is nothing which has wujud unless it has شيئية. They are مساوق, means they can be applied to something from the same perspective. To be shay, to be something, and to exist are the same. So this implies that Adam, nothingness, has no shay'iyat at all. Yeah? Nothingness is not something. Okay? Mu'tazilites, a group of mutakallimin, theologians, because they were not as such philosophers, so sometimes they had positions that philosophically might not be strong. They said, أن الثبوت أعم مطلقا من الوجود. So between thubut and wujud, according to Mu'tazilite, there is umum wa khusus mutlaq. So anything which has wujud has thubut. But something might have thubut and no wujud. So thabit is a bigger circle. Inside it is another circle which is wujud. It's difficult to translate subut in English other than existence. You know? So, wujud means existence. Thubut means to be there. They wanted to say to be there is more general than existing. Something might be there but not have existence. What was the reason? Something must have pushed them to this position. You know, this is not a natural position to hold. They must have some difficulty that they had to go to this position. They said, بعض المعدوم ثابت. They said there are some things that don't have existence, but they have some level of being there. Like what? Al-ma'dum al-mumkin. For example, could we have a flower here in this room? Yes. Flower is mumkin. But right now we don't have flower. So this is ma'doom, but mumkin. Sharikul bari, partner to God, is ma'doom, but muhal, it's mustahil, it's impossible. So they wanted to say something which is mumkin and ma'doom is not 100% ma'doom. Like Sharikul Bari. Sharikul Bari is 100% ma'doom. Al-mumkinul ma'doom, like flower, which we don't have here, but we could have had it. They say it is thabit, but doesn't exist. Okay? But our answer is very clear. We say this flower is contingent, is possible, but doesn't exist. It's very clear. Something either is existing or not existing. For them, Ma'dum has to be impossible, has to be mumtana, like Sharik Urbar. Another position, again, some mutakallimin have said this, and I hope you understand what pushes them into these positions. For Mu'tazilat, you understood. They wanted to distinguish between contingent and impossible things. The next position, which is strange, is they say there are things that we cannot say exist. At the same time, we cannot say they don't exist. For example, is God creator or not? Yes. So God has khaliqiyah. But where is this khaliqiyah? Khaliqiyah is a relation between God and creatures. When you reflect on that, you say God is khaliq, they are makhluq. But we don't have...
خالقية بالقوة قال الله بالقوة.
No, why بالقوة?
الله ممكن أن يخلق.
No, even when he creates, we have khaliqiyah, but they say, where is khaliqiyah? So can we say khaliqiyah is something that exists separate from God? No. But can we say khaliqiyah is a lie? No. It's not a lie, it's a reality. Or for example, raziqiyah. Or for example, to be father, parenthood. Where is parenthood? You have someone and that person can be father, mother, but we don't have someone and something else as parenthood. Again, we say no. Something either exists or doesn't exist. In these cases, you have al-ma'qulat al-thaniya. And they exist but not independently. They exist as a kind of abstract concept. So this is not a middle position between wujud and adam. If you mean existence as an independent existence, they don't have it. 100%. You can say 100% they don't have independent existence. If you mean to exist as a property that can be abstracted by our mind from something, yes. Okay? So because they were not philosophically trained, they made this mistake. So, عن المعتزلة أن الثبوت أعم مطلقا من الوجود. It has been quoted from Mu'tazilites that thubut is more general than wujud. So, some of the ma'dumat for Mu'tazilites have thubut. بعض المعدومة ثابت عندهم. So there are some ma'dum which are there for them. What is that? Al-ma'dumul mumkin. Something which is contingent, possible, but doesn't exist. Like flower. We don't have flower now. We don't have a fish here now. But it's possible. وَيَكُونُ حِينَئِذٍ النَّفْيُ أَخَصُّ مِنَ الْأَدَمِ. So then, because thubut is more general than wujud, then what is naqiz of thubut becomes less general than adam. Thubut covers al-ma'dum al-mumkin. Therefore, for them, nafi is only al-ma'dum al-mumtana. Because when thubut becomes bigger, then opposite to thubut, which is nafi, becomes smaller. Okay? يكون حينئذ النفي أخص من العدم. Nafy is less than adam, less general than adam. لا يشمل النفي. لا يشمل means النفي. Would not include except al-ma'dum al-mumtana, something which is impossible. ممتنع الوجود, like شريك الباري, like contradiction.
Sorry, but why have they come up with this concept of thubut to show the difference between something?
Because
like
they
flower
wanted to distinguish between mumkinat and mumtana'at.
But the point that we say something is mumkin al-wujud, like that flower, that's what it means. It means that it can be there or it cannot be there.
Yeah. No, because they didn't make distinguish between wujud and mahiyya. They could see that there is a mahiyya here. But they didn't understand that this mahiyya has nothing to do with wujud. Because mumtana has no mahiyya. Pardon?
What's the difference naf'i in Adam? Because they look all same thing.
Nafy is opposite to thubut. Adam is opposite to wujud. So because thubut is more general than wujud, then nafy is less general than Adam. Okay? وَعَنْ بَعْضِهِمْ, it has been reported from some of the Mu'tazilites, which are mutakallim, أَنَّ بَيْنَ الْوُجُودِ وَالْعَدَمِ وَاسِطَةً. Between wujud and Adam, there is wasita. There is a middle position. يُسَمُّونَهَا الْحَالِ. They call it hal, condition. What is hal? صفة الموجود. But ليست بموجودة ولا معدومة. It's a quality for existence, but by itself doesn't exist and doesn't also not exist. Like عالمية, to be alim. قادرية, to be powerful, capable. Walidiyya, to be parent. When we say God is Khaliq or someone is alim, God or someone is alim, when they say someone is parent, this quality, this condition of being alim or Khaliq or Raziq or Ghafir or parent is a reality or not? It's a reality. But does it exist? So they wanted to say there is something in between. We cannot say it exists, but we cannot say it doesn't exist. So between existence and non-existence, there is a middle position.
But this is language also. In order to a descriptive form of language doesn't necessarily have to exist. Why do they have to?
It's not only language; it's a reality. It's a fact.
Yes, it's a fact.
Because someone is father or mother, it's a reality.
Yes. I mean, it is a reality, but the reality is a language in order to describe the reality.
No, language is different. We don't deal with language right now. We say, no matter which language you are using, this condition is a real condition. But we say, it doesn't have independent existence. So if you want independent existence, it doesn't have. But this exists with the existence of something else. Philosophically we say, mansha intiza. There is something from which you can abstract this concept. وجوده بوجود منشأ انتزاعه. So there is a person who is father. So existence of fatherhood is that person. Not independent from that person. It's something we abstract from that person. Human mind is very, very capable, very sophisticated. There are so many things that our mind does that if you don't master them, you cannot be a good philosopher. Mind has ability even not only to analyze external things, mind can even analyze itself. Mind can look at mind. With your mind, you try to understand your mind. It's amazing. If you understand how your mind works, then you become a good philosopher, a good psychologist. Okay. So they say this is hal وهي صفة الموجود. It's the quality, attribute for being, but ليست بموجودة ولا معدومة. This صفة itself is not موجود and it's not معدوم. كالعالمية والقادرية والوالدية. To be alim, to be qadir, to be walid, parent. من الصفات الانتزاعية. These are qualities which are انتزاعي. It's different from قيام. قيام is not انتزاعي. قيام is مفهوم ماهوي. It's aras. But this is انتزاعي.
What do you mean by
One of the things, inshallah, we will talk about it later in future, and you had it before. We said there are two types of mahmul. Mahmul بالضميمة, mahmul من صميمة. Sometimes mahmul is added, sometimes mahmul is brought out of something. When you say something is red, red is attached to it. But when you say something is mumkin, is brought out of it. This is انتزاع. Yeah? Mahmul بالضميمة means with attachment. Mahmul means samima, means coming out of something. These are very important. So, these are صفات انتزاعية means من samima. They are brought out. لا وجود منحازا لها. They don't have independent existence. These qualities have no independent. Munhaz means independent. In Arabic, for non-allied countries, we say duwalu adam al-inhiyaz. Duwalu adam al-inhiyaz. So they are not independent. فلا يقال إنها موجودة. We cannot say they exist, but at the same time we can say there are existing things that have these qualities. وَالذَّاتُ الْمَوْجُودَةُ تَتَّصِفُ بِهَا. But something that exists has these qualities. فَلَا يُغَالُ. But this conclusion is wrong. This is Mu'tazilite conclusion. We cannot say إِنَّهَا مَعْدُومَةٌ. أما الثبوت والنافع فهما متناقضان. But ثبوت and نافع are متناقض. But وجود and Adam, no. Allah Tabatabai says هذه كلها أوهام. These are all false ideas. يكفي في بطلانها. It's sufficient to refute these ideas. قضاء الفطرة. قضاء means what? حكم. The judgment of our fitrah. That Adam بطلان لا شيئية له. Adam means not to be there. Is 100% false. There is no way to think of a middle position between wujud and Adam. These are, as we said, abstract qualities. They don't exist separately. They exist in the things from which you abstract these concepts. Chapter 10. الفصل العاشر في أنه لا تمايز ولا علية في العدم. Haji Sabzawari Rahmatullah Alayhi has a poem. He says, لا ميز في الأعدام من حيث العدم. Miz in Farsi means desk, but in Arabic miz means distinction. Tamayus. Yes. Yeah. لا ميز في الأعدام من حيث العدم means Adam as such has no distinction. Can you say Adam is different from Adam? No. Adam is nothing, and there cannot be many Adams, different Adams, distinctive Adams. No. Yes, please listen very carefully. We can say Adamul Insan is different from Adamul Faras. Non-existence of Insan is different from non-existence of horse. Yes, it's true. So if someone says, you said there is no distinction in Adam, we say, yes, there is no distinction in Adam. This is the distinction between Insan and Faras that now make Adamul Insan different from Adamul Faras. Yeah? Is it clear? So, if there are beings which are different, their opposite, because of them, becomes distinct. Otherwise, Adam as such has no distinction. إِنَّهُ لَا تَمَايُزَ. There is no distinction, no difference. وَلَا إِلِّيَّةَ فِي الْعَدَمِ. There is no causality also for Adam. Because Adam cannot be cause for anything, cannot be effect for anything. But, again, inshallah we'll explain. If something is the cause for another thing, for example, fire is cause for heat, for burning. Fire is a wujud, is a being. Burning and heat is also existing. Fire is the cause. Then, when we see there is no fire, there is no burning, there is no heat, we say there is no fire. If there was fire, we had burning. So, Adamun nar illatun la'adam al-ihtiraq. Adamun nar illatun la'adam al-ihtiraq. Not to have fire is the cause for not having burning. So if someone says, oh, you said Adam cannot be cause. Now you say Adam of fire is cause for the Adam of burning. We say this is our analysis. In other words, fire was the cause for burning, and because the fire is not there, there is no burning. So we put it in this way. We say Adamun nar illatun la adamil ihtiraq. This is the other way of saying that fire is the cause for burning. This Aliyah is mental Aliyah. This is analytic Aliyah. It's not that non-existence of fire produces something which is non-burning. Do you understand? Yes.
I'm just going to say that when we talk about things anyway, in terms of understanding, we have to have some sort of comparative.
Yeah.
And that is one way of making a
So this is our mind.
Yeah, in mind.
That analyzes when A is the cause for B,
Yeah.
then our mind says, so non-existence of A is responsible for non-existence of B. But this Aliyah is in mind. It's not Aliyah Kharijiyah. It's not outside, because outside nothing has happened. Yeah. These are very important things, you know. Maybe you say, what's the benefit of this? No one is going to give me a piece of bread with, these things. But these are very important things, because these are the way to understand the whole world, to have a systematic approach to the world. Don't underestimate these things. Yes.
Just a quick question. So here that we're saying La tamayuza fil adam, can we not say that, for example, the Adam of a flower that you gave the example, and the Adam of sharikul body, they're two different types, because that the flower can exist, it's possible for it to exist, but sharikul body, there's no way that it can exist. So you can say there's different types of Adam. An Adam which can become wujud, and Adam which cannot become wujud.
Adam as such cannot be anything. So it's when you attribute it to wujud, then it becomes something that you can consider, something that you can attribute some, rational rulings to it. Otherwise, Adam as such is nothing. Okay.
Can I just ask, these objections that you're providing the arguments for, are these again mutakallimun, or is this quite
Pardon?
common? These examples you're giving with regards to Adam and wujud. Is this issues that mutakallimun have, or is this just common amongst philosophers?
This is now philosophers.
Right.
This is not philosophers. Mutakallimun also may accept. Many times they may accept. But sometimes there are differences. But this is general. So, الفصل العاشر في أنه لا تمايز ولا علية في العدم. There is no distinction and no causality in Adam. أما عدم التمايز. Why there is no distinction? فلأنه فرع الثبوت والشيئية. Because distinction depends on what? To be there, to be something. You have to have two things, then you can say they are different or not different. But when you don't have anything, لا ثبوت ولا شيئية في العدم. So they cannot be distinction. نعم ربما يتميز عدم من عدم. Yes, sometimes one Adam becomes different from another Adam. Why? Because you are adding these Adams to wujud. You say Adamul Zayd and Adamul Bakr, Adamul Insan and Adamul Faras. Then because Zayd and Bakr or Insan and Faras are different, their opposite also becomes different. Or you say Adamul Basar, Adamul Sam'. This is Adamul Malika. Basar is different from Sam', so Adamul Basar becomes different from Adamul Sam'. أما العدم المطلق, absolute Adam without anything else, لا تميز فيه. There is no distinction. You cannot have two Adam mutlaq. أما عدم العلية. Why there is no causality في العدم? There is no causality in non-existence. Because again, Adam is nothing. How nothing can be the cause for something? Nothing cannot be cause for something. Yes? So, if you say, what about this? They say, Adamul illah illatun la adamil ma'lul. Non-existence of the cause is the cause for non-existence of ma'lul. Like non-existence of fire is the cause for non-existence of burning. We say, it's not that this is really causality. It's not that non-existence of fire produces non-existence of burning. Fire is the cause for burning. Our mind works on it and says, therefore, if the cause is not there, ma'lul is not also there. So this Aliyah is zihni. Aliyah of Adamul Illah for Adamul Ma'lul is in mind. قولهم عدم الإلا علة لعدم المعلول قول على سبيل التقريب والمجاز. This is not real. This is like we say جرى الميزاب. It's for something else. فقولهم مثلا لم يكن غيم فلم يكن مطر. There was no cloud, so there was no rain, no water. What does it mean? It means that there was no cloud that could produce rain. So cloud is the cause for rain, and we say because there was no cause, there was no effect. The same is like in the sentences which are salibah. For example, you say salibiyya hamliyya. ليس زيد بقائم. You say this is salibiyya hamliyya or hamliyya salibah. But in reality there is no haml. This is salbul haml. You say Zayd is not qa'im, but you say it's salibiyya hamliyya. You say no, it is indeed salbul haml. Yeah? It's just a way of expression. If it was mujibah, it was haml. Now it's Adamul Haml. But still we call it Hamliyya Salibah.
What do you mean by salibah?
Negative.
Negative.
Yeah. Or Shartiyya. For example, we say, if there is sun, there is light. This is shartiyya, mujibah. If there is sun, there is light. But say, it's not that if there is sun, there is cold. It's not that if there is sun, there is cold. Okay? So, what is this? You are negating conditional sentence. Means there is no conditional reality here. Still we call it shartiyya salaba. Although it is salbu shart. You are negating shartiyya. But still we call it shartiyya salaba. Because we consider mujibah. We consider the other side. Okay. So, إنه لم تتحقق العلية التي بين وجود الغيم ووجود المطر. The causality which is between the existence of cloud and existence of water or rain has not happened. So we can say because the cause of rain was not there, the rain also was not there. To make it simple, we say this is illa for that. We say عدم الغيم إلة لعدم المطر. نظير إجراء أحكام القضايا الموجبة في الصالبة. We apply the things, rulings for affirmative sentences or affirmative conditional sentences to the negative ones, negational ones. For example, we say salibiyya hamliyya, salibiyya shartiyya. In reality, it's salbul haml. It's not hamliyya. In reality, there is no haml because you are saying there is no such a haml. ليس زيد بقائم. It's salbul haml. Means you cannot say Zayd is غائب. Okay? But we make it simple. We say salibiyya hamliyya. Or salibiyya shartiyya. It's not that if PQ. It's not that if PQ. But still we call it salibiyya shartiyya. Okay, so alhamdulillah we finished this. Inshallah, next session we will go to chapter 11 about the fact that you cannot inform, you cannot give any information, any news about ma'dum mutlaq. Something which is absolutely nothing cannot become subject. Okay? Al-ma'dum al-mutlaq la yukhbaru an. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen.